And welcome back. Last time we completed the game, and so this is going to be the first of 3 bonus episodes where I fight 3 of the optional bosses that are now available. I'm saying 3, and I know there's 4 because I'm not going to be doing the final super boss, but I will be doing the 3 that will be accessible right now. So I spent some time off screen grinding to get the 2 items I need in order to unlock the next 2 optional bosses, and the third one will become available after I defeat these 2, which you guys so kindly reminded me, because yes, I did sort of forget. So what I did was I just walked around this area, this room here. I used some magic reeds. I bought 50 of them, and I got a lot of drops for more magic reeds as I was doing this, but I used a bunch of them, and honestly they last for a really long time, so 50 was way too much. But eventually I ran into enough Parvatis and Narasimhas that I have both the Pinaka and the Nandaka, which are the 2 items that I need in order to unlock 2 optional bosses. Now if you look at my party here, you can kind of see that I'm level 75 now, and I think I grew like almost 10 levels. And if you check my save here, you can also see that, yeah, I only grinded, it looks like it only says about 3.5 hours here, but in reality it was a lot longer than that because I did die a few times. If the Narasimha ambushes you and essentially just hits you with a crit, or decides to use Ragnarok, which lowers your defense, you're pretty much done. So there were a lot of game overs there, but it didn't really take too long because the magic reeds increased spawn rate by a ton. So I was just running into monsters left and right, and eventually I got them. It wasn't so hard to get the drops from them, it was harder to find them. Another thing about the magic reeds is that they tend to increase the amount of ambushes you get after an encounter. So once you defeat a bunch of enemies, another group appears immediately, and then another group appears immediately, and that could chain like 5 times. So you get a bunch of experience and Atma points each time you battle. So I mastered a lot of different mantras too. I'm not going to go and waste your time explaining all the different mantras I mastered, but I did set up the party into, I guess, a basic loadout for just trying to figure out what these bosses do and what I'm going to need in order to beat them. So I have Seraph with his Bufu and Agis reincarnate. Mind Charge, I have Salvation now, which is a full heal and also heals ailments. We got Ice Amps and Rakukaja, so he's our main damage dealer. We have Argilla with Wind and Earth, and honestly mostly the same, but she also has Mind Charge, so that might come in handy. And then Gale is mostly the same as well, but instead of null Zeo or resist Zeo, he has null elements, so any elements he just nulls, which is really, really good, especially against Parvati, because she can't do anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this started, so I'll just go with this one because this one's closer, and let's see what is in store for us. I know that these bosses are supposed to be way harder. Vishnu's solar data. It's been a long while since the Dharma vanished from people's hearts and the Adharma took hold. I must cleanse this impurity. If you wish to change my mind, then show me the strength of your Dharma. Alright, here we go. Vishnu. Fury Vishnu, I have no idea what you are capable of, so I am going to do what I do best, and let's get our buffs up. Okay, we got charge and debilitate. And let's go for one more charge. Our basic opening. Okay, so physical. Didn't do too much damage. And you also have Makakaja. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to keep you at bay. So we're at +3. And we'll just say you're at -1 because of the Makakaja. So at +3, I'm gonna go ahead and actually... yeah, I can revert here. Pass and give you a nice -2. Okay, you got mute. I also have null ailment on Gale. Transform will go ahead and give us back to +3 because Rakunda is not nice. And we'll make you -3. Okay. So I mind charge there. I could... yeah, why don't we start hitting you and seeing... that did no damage, wow. Okay, Miragi dying. So I guess I'll just keep using ice. 410 with a mind charge and plus... okay. So his weakness changed? Maybe he just changes his weakness depending on what I hit him last, so I need to keep changing up the elements I use on him. Okay. So since I used ice, now he's using fire. Can I hit you with fire? Absolutely not. Okay. But now he's using ice. So he uses the opposite of what I hit him, and he gains resistance to the opposite as well. So I can use fire now. No, I can't. But I can use wind. So what I need to just do is keep... yeah, I just need to keep exchanging ice and wind. And that should be fine. No. Because he didn't have the time to switch his elements between... so he doesn't switch immediately after I hit him, he switches on his turn when he uses Maziodyne. So since I hit him with wind last turn, I can use ice this turn. And then I could probably use earth. So he's going to switch to earth, and then Zio would heal him. So we'll pass here and use ice again, which means he's going to be ice and fire now. So then I'll use this turn to mind charge. I'll use Zandyne. I can use Zeodyne. The world is at its end. Okay. So now I can use ice. So I think he's earth and thunder now, and he's taking more damage too. So I might be able to use wind. I can, good. So then let's go ahead and pass here and use ice. Order cannot be restored without utter destruction. Okay, there we go. Now he's gonna do some crazy stuff. So I gotta debilitate him again. I used ice glass, but I'm not going to bother right now. So I need to charge once. I can't charge when I'm in human form, but I can debilitate, so let's just debilitate him twice. And then transform and get my charge up. So I'm at +3 and he's at -2. Okay. Okay, now he's getting serious. Mute blow. Okay. Okay, so we have to charge again. We'll go ahead and cure that right away. I guess I'll just charge and debilitate this turn. So we're at +3, -3. Actually, what I should have done instead of charge was Angelic Grace, because then I could get the heal and kind of remove that Racunda. Okay, that was a crit. That was bad. Okay. So I should be able to use Fufu. Good. Go ahead and pass here and hit you again. Okay, that's X-Spell. Holy crap. Okay, we'll use an Angelic Grace here. I don't think he changed his affinity. I don't think he changes unless he uses an ability, so we'll go ahead and Angelic Grace to get rid of that Racunda and to heal up. And I guess I'll just pass here and hit you again with ice, because I know it works. Okay, we got X-Spell again. I guess X-Spell resist would be really nice. Okay, Makakaja, so I'm gonna have to debilitate you. I'm just gonna keep stacking on the damage right now. I will Angelic Grace again to get us up. And then debilitate. Yeah, I gotta keep you at -3 if I want to survive. When you do that, it's fine, because Gale just negates it pretty easily. I can't use ice or fire, so I'll use wind and lightning. Okay, can't use lightning or earth, I think, or lightning or wind. So I'll use ice. Okay, he's weak. Oh crap. Okay, I didn't heal, so that's good. I sense the Dharma within you. If you can surpass me, I shall submit my will. Okay. Okay, now he's serious, so I'm actually going to have to revert here. I guess I'll double debilitate. And then transform into a charge. He could very well just one-shot me with this next turn. Okay. Apparently I did not equip null ailments, so I guess salvation works. We'll get that charge up. So +2, -2, -3. That's not good. That could be a wipe. Oh, he survived. Okay, we survived. I will salvation again, because I gotta heal up. Gotta do that. Okay, so we're now +3. And you're -3 again. Perfect. Now I can attack you. Boo-hoo. I'm gonna use this turn to give Gale a bit more MP. There we go. Okay, we've got Vanity. We're okay. I can... That's fine. I will Salvation just to get rid of that. I need to charge. And I'm going to charge one more time. Okay, Godslayer, nice. Okay. Let's try to finish you off. I will charge one more time to get to +3. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Now I might be done. Getting charmed was bad. I have him learning no ailments, but I don't have no ailment on Seraph yet. I gotta cure the charm. Okay, and we don't have charge up. You are confused. I'm gonna have to... I mean, I could Salvation if I pass, so... Okay, we're fine. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't need to waste 50 MP. I'm gonna dismute you so that I can charge. I'm gonna pass here and try to get that finishing hit in. Okay, we're fine. As long as he keeps doing that, we're fine. Oh, no. That's okay. The diorama. Okay, we're fine. I'll just mind charge here. Go for the Xandine. And you're done. We get Pandemonium. And Madeira Hand. Nice. Alright. Yeah, look at these stats. Holy cow. I just threw all the datas on him. So. I will say... Oh, some solo data dispersed. Tremendous power can be felt. Nandaka inherited Vishnu's power. Okay. And we get the Aura Ring. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two new items. So we got Pandemonium, which is a 300 power bullet. Oh my goodness. And we have the Aura Ring, which increases all stats by 20. What the actual... What? But the synchro ring is really good, and the pass ring is really good, and the change ring is really good. So I'm gonna have to think about that. But holy cow. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have any data left, as you can see. So that first boss fight, I think it was made really easy because, I mean, it was mainly because of null element. Let's just be honest. Like, this null element really, yeah, I didn't even equip null ailment. If I had null ailment, it'd be completely just, like, it wouldn't have been a challenge at all. Because he would have lost his turns anytime he used Vanity. Alright, well, next time we have one more to deal with. And then we'll have... oh, what's this? God of Light mantra was added. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's the one that gives me salvation. Okay. God of Light mantra has been added. Let's take a look. 200 million. I don't have the money for that. But I get Chatterbuja, which is that X-Bell, and Celestial Ray, which he did not use on me. I think a large part of why that was so easy was also because I got really lucky. And he kept using, like, Agidyne, Miragidyne, and that stuff. I think he probably, I mean, I don't know what Celestial Ray is, but it's probably a strong X-Bell attack, kind of like Chatterbuja. And I feel like if he used that instead, I might have died. Yeah, I think I got really lucky with that. I could also be extremely over-leveled now with 76 and stuff, but I couldn't really... I can't help that because I needed to get the items. We'll see what the next boss is like, and I know the last one should be even harder. So, thanks for watching, and next time we will face the second of the two optional bosses. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.